The movie opens up in the year 2070, a time when Earth is in complete ruin due to ongoing wars with no clear origin. The surviving human population seeks refuge in underground cities, yet the planet itself seems to be turning against them, unleashing cataclysmic disasters. The scene then shifts to our protagonist, a young and attractive man named Kostya, who is teaching self-defense to children. Suddenly, a group of thugs appears, attacking and taking Kostya to a warehouse. Their leader, Seth, accuses Kostya of failing to repay a debt, and resorts to violence. After a beating, Kostya agrees to settle the debt within a week. However, Seth prepares to shoot him, but a group of soldiers with a distinctive logo intervenes, engaging in a firefight. Despite the soldiers' intervention, Seth escapes, and Kostya follows him through a secret exit. The soldiers, recognizing Kostya, give chase around the ruined city. However, our boy maneuvers through tunnels and evades capture, managing to outsmart the pursuing soldiers. Meanwhile, a devastating firestorm engulfs the town, forcing people to flee for their lives. Those fortunate enough to find shelter survive, while others unfortunate enough to be caught in the open are reduced to ashes by the fiery storm. In the following scene, Kostya discovers his unconscious friend Nerd in an abandoned bus. Concerned for his friend's well-being, Kostya revives him by placing a filter in his mask. After a few attempts, Nerd wakes up, and Kostya advises him to leave the area. Kostya discloses that he is being pursued by both the police and debt collectors. While they converse, the police arrive at the bus, prompting Kostya to quickly guide Nerd through a secret door before opening it for the authorities. Once they enter, Kostya raises his hands and willingly surrenders, mentioning his readiness to enter the arena. However, instead of cooperating, the police use a taser gun on Kostya and take him to their headquarters. Later, Kostya and other participants are brought to the HQ building, where they are given bracelets and briefed on the rules. In the background, a television airs advertisements, urging young people to sacrifice themselves in the arena to prevent disturbances in the city and save mankind. The participants are informed that during the battles in the arena, they must dance or face death. They must regularly check their meters, and removing the bracelet also results in death. After receiving their bracelets, the group of participants is escorted to a separate room where they each have personal chambers to rest until their scheduled battles. They are explicitly told that killing anyone outside the arena is strictly forbidden, and violating this rule results in death. While choosing their chambers, tension rises when one participant, Mendel, mocks Kostya, nearly sparking a fight. Artyom intervenes and diffuses the situation, directing them to their respective corners. During this time, Kostya becomes intrigued by a beautiful girl, Anna, and Chris discloses that unlike others forced into the arena, Anna joined willingly for the cause and is out of his league. Later, during a group dinner, Mendel attempts to flirt with Anna, prompting Kostya to intervene. This leads to a heated brawl between Kostya and Mendel. Zebra, the group's manager, observes the commotion on a screen and swiftly arrives to address the situation, instructing them to return to their chambers. Meanwhile, Nerd, facing breathing difficulties, heads back to the abandoned bus in search of filters. To his dismay, upon entering the bus, he discovers Seth waiting with filters in hand, wearing a sinister smile. The next morning, the participants are roused with an announcement, signaling the start of the first battle for sacrifice. They are instructed to prepare for the impending showdown. The participants are then presented in front of the city's residents, where they are briefed by the master, Rasporiadidal, and they take a vow to sacrifice themselves for the Earth before the game. Surprisingly, Kostya and another player named Sari are chosen for the first dance battle. The scene then shifts to the battle between Kostya and Sari, broadcasted live on screens throughout the village and city. The entire community eagerly anticipates the dance face-off, believing it will appease the Earth and halt recent eruptions, taking multiple lives. Soon, the battle begins, and both dancers experience unique surges of energy while their bracelet battery bars decrease with every powerful move. Kostya successfully dances until the end, emerging victorious. As Sari's bracelet depletes, he vanishes, creating the illusion that the Earth has consumed him as a sacrifice. The DJ then collects his bracelets and keeps it at a secret place. Following the fight, Kostya returns to his chamber and notices Zebra entering one as well. Intrigued, he follows her, confessing his crush. However, Zebra rejects his advances, advising him to step back to remain alive. Unbeknownst to her, Kostya skillfully engages her in the conversation and swipes her badge. Before leaving the chamber, he uses the same badge to lock her inside. Meanwhile, the Master of Ceremonies, Rasporiadidal, summons his daughter Anna for a meeting. He questions her decision to become a challenger in the arena without his knowing. Anna explains that she's doing it in memory of her late best friend, Lyra, who died in the arena due to Rasporiadidal's choice for revenge against Lyra's father. At this moment, Anna reveals that she is determined to become the champion. and uncover the truth about what's happening in the bunker. Despite Rasporiadidal's warning that she may get killed, the girl remains resolute and leaves the room. Meanwhile, Kostya and Artyom prepare to infiltrate the facility and escape. Using Zebra's badge, the former opens the escape door, but before they can leave, security arrives and arrests them. They are then brought before the master. Unexpectedly, Artyom betrays Kostya, accusing him of attempting to escape and taking him along. Upon hearing this, Rasporiadidal instructs Kostya to stay and lets Artyom go with one of his associates, Digi. It is revealed that Digi is against the master and aims to eliminate him, taking over his position. He also praises Artyom for the information and assures him of assistance during the competition. Following the previous dance battle, the DJ prepares for the next sacrifice, with Artyom and a girl challenger selected. In the midst of this, Anna discovers that Kostya has managed to open the exit door and seeks his help. Kostya, taking advantage of the moment, flirts with Anna, stating he will assist her only if she kisses him. To his surprise, after some hesitation, Anna agrees. Unbeknownst to them, Rasporiadidal monitors their conversation. They discuss the arena's sacredness, but Kostya holds a contrary view. Meanwhile, Digi meets with the anti-Rasporiadidal elite group, planning to make Anna lose the battle. He assures them that he will ensure she suffers, discussing the strategy. They are planning to accuse the master and eliminate him from his position. Moving on to the battle between Anna and a male challenger, Ruslan, the spectators watch attentively. Before the battle commences, Digi confronts Rasporiadidal, accusing him of choosing a weak opponent for his daughter. Enraged, Rasporiadidal responds, but at that moment, Ruslan stabs Anna with a pointed weapon, collapsing on the floor. Consequently, he loses the battle and turns to ashes. Witnessing his daughter injured, Rasporiadidal orders the soldiers to clear the arena and arrests Zebra for not thoroughly searching Ruslan before the fight. However, he is well aware that it is Digi who manipulated Ruslan to use the weapon and hurt Anna. Shortly after the battle, Kostya approaches the arena and carries the injured Anna to her chamber. During this moment, he admits to stealing the key from Zebra to open the escape door earlier. Despite Anna's initial anger, she appreciates Kostya's honesty, and the two share a kiss. Later, while Kostya contemplates how to help Anna, Rasporiadidal visits him and hands him a master key. He advises Kostya to leave and take his daughter away from the facility. Unfortunately, Artyom overhears this and promptly informs Digi. The latter then seizes the opportunity to devise a plan and convinces the Maze, a senior priest, to join his team. In the next scene, Kostya is seen leaving the facility with Anna. However, the girl expresses a desire to explore a secret facility to uncover the truth behind the arena and the sacrifice ritual. Despite Kostya's objections, she enters a container and convinces our boy to tag along. There, they witness the Maze preparing to absorb the powers collected in the bracelet, when a challenger turns to ashes. When the Maze is alone, Kostya and Anna intervene, confronting him and disturbing his power-consuming process. Afraid, the Maze then discloses that the Earth no longer needs energy, and the eruption ceased 20 years ago. He admits that they used the power of the bracelets to extend their own lives and their personal benefits. In the room, while the Maze is confessing everything about the arena, Digi enters, brandishing a gun and aiming it at Kostya and Anna. Realizing that the Maze has spilled the truth about the arena, Digi abruptly shoots and kills him. Seizing the opportunity, Kostya and Anna escape, breaking the locking system to prevent pursuit. After a while, Anna suggests that Kostya should leave her behind to save himself. Initially hesitant, Kostya agrees when Anna assures him that her father will ensure her safety. Outside, Kostya observes eruptions occurring, with people in a state of panic. He heads straight to the abandoned bus to find his friend, only to discover him lifeless in the chair. He then gets heartbroken and returns to the arena. Meanwhile, Anna confronts her father about the illicit activities, criticizing him for manipulating people's emotions. Rasporiadidal, unable to conceal the truth any longer, admits that the power collected after the challenger's sacrifice is utilized by the champions and counselors to prolong their lives. He confesses that the reported eruptions are fabricated by them. Anna, furious at her father, condemns him for his actions. Rasporiadidal apologizes and promises to save Anna from the final battle. Following these events, the Master urgently approaches the committee, urging them to remove the injured girl from the finals. He argues that she cannot generate the required energy for the Earth, advocating for her elimination. However, Digi intervenes, asserting that the Master should not be the one making such decisions. He exposes Rasporiadidal's assistance to Kostya and Anna in escaping the facility, and accuses him of the wise man's murder. Upon hearing this revelation, the committee members align with Digi, allowing him to point a gun at the Master and shoot him. Subsequently, Anna is summoned for the final dance battle at the arena against Artyom. The battle begins, and Kostya, watching on a big screen, decides to turn himself in by walking up to the facility. As the battle progresses, Anna's battery depletes rapidly, suggesting she may lose the finals. Later, Digi arrives at the arena, declaring that the battle is not yet over. He introduces Kostya to the audience and prompts Anna to face him. However, when the DJ initiates the music, both Kostya and Anna refuse to dance, causing the entire system to crash. Holding hands on the stage, a mysterious power manifests, shutting down the DJ system and creating a captivating pattern around them. The arena ceases operation, releasing a substantial amount of power. This unconventional conclusion breaks the tradition, sparing both contestants from perishing. In the final scene, Kostya and Anna are apprehended and brought before Digi, the new master. As Digi is about to shoot them, two technicians enter, requesting their bracelets for study due to the immense power collected in them. Unexpectedly, at the same time, a peculiar flying rover appears outside the window, and soldiers burst in. From the other side, Zebra arrives, accusing Digi of treason and condemning him to death. She also instructs the soldiers to inject something into Kostya and Anna. Zebra reveals that the duo has awakened ancient powers and encourages them to try doing it again. The movie concludes with Anna and Kostya opening their eyes in a distant location far from the facility, waking up to a completely new world.